Fox 44 Sports with Gary Answorth.
And hello again. The Baylor Bears gave the visiting BYU Cougars a taste of what they can expect when they join the Big 12 in 2023. The Bears winning the game today 38-24 and doing it with a dominating ground game totaling 303 yards rushing and 534 yards of total offense. We go to McLean Stadium for the highlights. Robert Griffin III in town for homecoming, and he brings the Baylor fans onto the field. And then we'll jump to the second quarter. BYU up 7-3. Abram Smith gets a handoff and will not go down, bulldozing his way into the end zone for a 9-yard touchdown. Bears go on top 10-7. Still second quarter, and linebacker Dylan Doyle pulling double duty at the running back 2. He gets the ball and pushes the pile into the end zone for a 2-yard TD. Bears up 17-7. Third quarter, Baylor up 17-14. Gary Bohannon with the quick hit to Dylan Doyle again for the 2-yard touchdown pass and catch. This guy can do it all. The Bears extend the lead 24-14. Baylor's next drive and the bell cow back for the day. Abram Smith getting it into the end zone for the 7-yard score. And the Bears starting to pull away, leading 31-14. And in the fourth quarter, the Bears stay on the ground and give it to Smith again, who punches it in from 1 yard out for his third touchdown of the day. The Bears go ahead and run over the Cougars today and get the win 38-24. Bears running back Abram Smith with a monster day, carrying the ball 27 times for 188 yards and 3 touchdowns. Treston Ebner also had a productive day in the backfield, out racking up 153 total yards. Fox 44 Sports Director Eric Kelly has more on the punishing ground game from the Baylor backfield today.
Yeah, Gary, coming into this game, a lot was made of Tyler Algier in this BYU rushing attack. But the Baylor defense pretty much shut down the Cougars in that facet, holding them to just 67 yards on the ground. And instead, the story in this game on the ground was on the Baylor side of the ball, as the Bears ran for 303 yards in this game. Bears also almost had 2 guys with 100 yards apiece, as Treston Ebner had 11 carries and 95 yards in the ground attack, highlighted by Abram Smith and his 27 carries for 188 yards and 3 touchdowns.
You know, it's the same guys, a lot of them, that really struggled to run the ball, maybe in spring and in fall camp, and it just shows you what confidence can do, and confidence from coaches, right? Confidence from teammates, and then finally confidence in yourself. And we're a pretty strong, confident team in running the football right now.
We went in today knowing that was going to be a fight, you know. They run wide zone, we run wide zone, you know, we knew, like, hey, we wanted to be the team, like, to set that across, like, hey, we're the better team at running wide zone. So when we went into the game, that's exactly what we wanted to do, and I think we did it.
Now, while the 303 yards on the ground is impressive, the fact that Baylor has gotten to that 100-yard plateau in this game rushing-wise shouldn't be entirely surprising. 7 games now for the Bears this football season, in 7 games where they've had 100-plus rushing yards. Reporting from McLean Stadium for Fox 44 Sports, I'm Eric Kelly.
Now, heading down south I-35 a little bit, UMHB hosting Texas Lutheran at Crusader Stadium today. Late first quarter, Kyle King lobs one for Brandon Jordan. It goes up to pull it down for the 1-yard touchdown. Crusaders already up 21-0. Second quarter, and King will find his big tight end, Brandon Jordan, up the seam for a 16-yard touchdown passing catch. Crew on top, 28-0. Still second quarter, Kyle King will say, you know what, I'm going to do this myself. And he's going to bulldoze his way in for the 1-yard score. Crusaders up at that point 35-0, and they'll go on and cruise to the win today 49-3 over the Lutheran Bulldogs. Alfonso Thomas having a great day with 136 yards and a touchdown on only 12 carries. UMHB heads to the West Texas Desert next Saturday to take on the Sewell-Ross State University Lobos in Alpine. That game is scheduled for a kickoff at noon. The Dallas Cowboys will roll into Foxborough, Massachusetts tomorrow with confidence on both sides of the ball, even though the news this week about All-Pro left tackle Tyron Smith and defensive ball hawk Trayvon Diggs showing up on the injury report. Now, all signs point to both Smith and Diggs to play tomorrow, which should help keep the offense scoring at will and the defense collecting turnovers and getting their 5th win in a row. Cowboys insider Mickey Spagnola has tomorrow's keys to victory from the Silver Star Nation.
Time for our Silver Star Nation keys to the 4-1 Cowboys game Sunday, 3:25 against the 2-3 New England Patriots. The first key is no Mac attack. The Cowboys must confuse and pressure Patriots rookie quarterback Mac Jones, probably playing the best of any of those quarterbacks drafted in the first round this year. He's got 5 touchdown passes, 5 interceptions, but he's completing 71% of his passes. The second key is keep on trucking. The Cowboys have rushed for 200 yards in the past 2 games and at least 198 in 3 of their 5 games. Patriots coach Bill Belichick will try to stifle the Cowboys' running game and put pressure on Dak Prescott. The Cowboys must be on point with that offensive line so Zeke and Tony Pollard can keep pounding away. And the third key is more, as in Cowboys offensive coordinator Kellen Moore. He has to continue calling plays with the hot hand he's been for this NFL's #2 ranked offense. The matchup will be a good one to watch with the young offensive coordinator going up against Bill Belichick's defense, the wizard of defense for the Silver Star Nation. Mickey Spagnola right here at the Star.
Can't wait for tomorrow. Back over to Baylor.
Okay.
With Dylan Doyle, he's typically a linebacker. And today he was the first player in Baylor's entire football history to score a touchdown rushing, score a touchdown receiving, and to get a quarterback sack.
Yeah.
There was a lot of things today in that game.
They were doing great. They did great. They did awesome.
Looking
We're happy that they had a great homecoming, and we look forward to next year, right? All right, well, thanks, Gary. Still to come on.